good, y'all? Welcome back to the Glizzy Show. As the years go on, it's starting to seem like content creators just keep getting stupider and stupider and willing to do whatever it takes, whatever it is, to please their fans, to please their chat, even to the point where it's ruining people's lives. People are getting shot, people are ending up in jail. So now it's one thing to be stupid and do this type of content in America. Like, we kind of thrive off the whole prank culture and degen culture, but it's a whole nother thing to do that in a country where you're not familiar with the laws. These people have a certain standard of living, and for the most part, a lot of their laws are a lot stricter. You can't do the same things you do in America in, let's say, Korea. Today we're going to be talking about a YouTuber slash streamer called Johnny Somali. He is probably what I like to consider the degen final boss. Now, Johnny Somali's been making content for a while, and in a nutshell, Johnny Somali's content is basically just him going around being a menace to society. Don't get this confused with the type of content and prank content people like Nico and Gideon do, where they pride themselves on being a menace. I mean more so like an actual menace to society, like harassment, sexual harassment, no lines being drawn between content and being a creep, pretty much.
Don't touch me. I'm from America, bitch. Don't touch me. I'll slap that ass. I'll grab it too. Donald Trump told me grab it by the pussy. I'll grab that too. Stop playing with me, bitch. I'll grab it by the pussy right here, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
This kind of content has often gotten Johnny into a lot of trouble. Just last year, he was actually arrested in Japan for being racist and harassing Japanese people.
Yo, what's up? Yo, this is not even Japanese, guys. Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
He was ultimately released from jail and ended up getting out of trouble, but no matter how much trouble Johnny got in, it never stopped him from doing the same type of content. And now I'm afraid to say he might actually be screwed. Like, he might actually be cooked. Johnny Somali is actually facing up to 10 years in prison in South Korea. Now, after watching his content and seeing what happened in Japan last year, it's really not hard to guess what he did to end up in jail and be facing this amount of time. So last month in October, he was arrested in South Korea while doing a live stream where he was basically going around riding the bus, harassing local Koreans. But there was one other thing that he did. Now, going back to what I said about other countries having certain standards of living, and you got to be careful knowing the norms in these countries. There's a clip from Johnny's stream where he's kissing and twerking on a statue, and this statue is actually very symbolic and means a lot to the Korean people. It's called the Statue of Peace, and it symbolizes the sexual slavery that their women went through during World War II. So now you can see why the Korean government and Korean people would take this so seriously, right? Now, once Johnny realized that he'd be facing up to 10 years in prison for his actions, he went on to go make some dumbass excuse, basically saying, I'm a young person, I want to grow, I made a mistake, I apologize, and I will no longer talk about or touch the statue. See, coming from somebody else that maybe would have been just ignorant to the situation, this would have made a lot of sense, but this kid has a history of doing this in different countries, and obviously has no respect for people's cultural boundaries, people's cultures. I don't buy it for 1 second. I feel like, especially after everything that happened in Japan, you being basically let off the hook, you just go to another country and do the exact same thing. What did you expect to happen? Following this, there's a clip of Johnny being interviewed by a Korean reporter, and I'm sorry, his response is just pathetic. Here's what he had to say.
Just entertainment for my audience. We're from America. We really don't know much about the Comfort Woman or much about the statue, where we're from. So when I saw this statue, I came upon it on my stream. At first, I really didn't even know what it was. So now, after I see the reaction from the Korean people, I see that it really hurt you guys, and my intention in coming to Korea was not to cause this kind of shitstorm. My intention was to come here, do my live streams, make content, and be funny. It wasn't really, I didn't want to cause pain or get anybody in trouble or make anybody go to jail or catch assault cases or stuff like this, you know what I mean? Because that's when it's going too far.
Yeah.
Truly, it's a hurtful thing. It's something that hurts the Korean pride and the Korean culture. In America, we have a different kind of comedy, and we have a different kind of culture in America. Yes. And Korea, it's a totally different kind of place where this kind of behavior is not acceptable.
Y'all let me know if y'all believe in that, if y'all believe that's a sincere apology, and like if he actually means what he's saying. But moral of the story is, if you go to other countries, please respect people's cultures, respect the fact that they probably do things different over there and they have different cultural norms than us. You can't go everywhere being a degenerate and not expecting consequences for your actions. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you like this video, make sure you smash that like button and you hit that sub button, and that's pretty much it. Peace out.